Hello, friends and spirited fashion family. Welcome to our Curvy Celebration Haven, the place where style strolls arm in arm with confidence, and every vibrant silhouette earns a joyful burst of applause. If wholehearted body pride already makes your smile a little brighter, tap that friendly thumbs up now so this ripple of good energy reaches kindred spirits far and wide. Then press subscribe so the next sparkling life story arrives the instant it blooms. And remember to explore the gleaming link tucked in the description after our time together because it is overflowing with powerful ideas, clever astuces, and irresistibly effective ways to charm the remarkable women who color your world. Today we drift into the kaleidoscopic life of Mei Ling Chen, the watercolor dreamer who sailed from incense-scented alleyways of Old Tainan to mirrored runways in Paris and sky-high digital towers in Midtown, lifting millions of admirers on a current of fearless style. Picture Dawn in her childhood courtyard where frangipani petals floated over koi ponds while scooter horns sang faint harmony beyond the wooden gate. Her mother, once the star of a temple drum troupe, wrapped a blossom pink hanfu sash around 7-year-old Mei Ling and murmured that poise begins at the spine. Her father carved miniature violins in a rooftop studio, declaring each gentle curve should honor the crescendo of a human heart. By 8, Mei Ling trimmed leftover brocade into gowns for paper dolls, lining them on bamboo chopstick rails above bowls of steaming soy milk. At 11, she convinced teachers to trade the usual talent show for a runway carnival where classmates twirled in rain slicker coats turned inside out, lantern tassels rescued from festival bins, and sequins snipped from dragon dance heads. Parents gasped, grandmothers wept happy tears, and wanderlust sparks bright as sunrise on lotus leaves. Teenage evenings shimmered under a single humming bulb. Algebra sheets rested below cotton swatches, while Mei Ling filmed hip roll warm-ups on her cousin's dented camera balanced atop a jar of black sesame paste. One amethyst twilight recording of her Tai Chi meets street dance shuffle beside an incense shop sprinted across social feeds faster than a typhoon breeze, gathering more than 1 million looping views within 5 sunrises. A Taichung sportswear startup named Pulse Bamboo spotted more than deft footwork. It glimpsed a curveball spirit refusing to shrink. 3 pairs of jade leggings appeared by train courier in exchange for a single post, and Mei Ling treated them like a passport. At dawn, she climbed the town bell tower, filmed stretches against a peach-washed sky, and answered each comment with handwritten gratitude, plus directions to free dance circles at the neighborhood community hall. By graduation, her digital family already glowed with almost 1 million loving hearts, and an acceptance letter from the Istituto Europeo di Design in Milan fluttered into her inbox like a monarch butterfly on ocean breeze. Italy welcomed her with espresso perfume and cobblestone serenades, yet sample racks hissed unwelcome limits. Mei Ling tucked bright stretch panels into a wicker taupe and tranquilly stitched them into undersized mock-ups during open castings while live streaming to friends back home. Viewers watched stubborn fabric relax around living curves. Follower numbers soared like lanterns on mid-autumn night, and a quick clip arrived on the desk of Paris Fashion Week creative director Claire Bisset. 3 days later, Mei Ling held an invitation to close the Jardin d'Étincelle show. On a moonlit February evening, she glided beneath crystal orbs, wearing sunrise coral Duchess satin quilted to echo the ripple of tea pools, pausing center stage for one gentle pirouette that scattered camera flashes like silver rain. By breakfast, the phrase "Coral Curve from Taiwan" eclipsed the show title in search trends, and her community blossomed beyond 2 million cheering voices. The partnership letters soon flooded like white egrettes. A Taipei beauty house trusted Mei Ling with full creative control for a lychee and rice brand glow serum film captured at dawn beside jade green rice terraces. And pre-orders tipped past 100,000 jars before the first pallet lift. Kaohsiung Harbor. Global footwear leader Pegasus Athletics flew her to Black Sand Coves in the Canaries for a leaf sequence and cloud touch trainers, boosting Southern European sales by almost 1/3 in a single quarter. Luxury swim label Azure Ribbon invited her to co-design adaptable suits dyed in peacock teal gradients, each mother of a pearl tag revealing artisan pages, a transparency vow Mei Ling inks into every contract. The launch swept past 8 million United States dollars inside 2 days and steered 10% directly into her personal mission named Lotus Lantern, a foundation funding design, coding, and stage art scholarships for girls all across the Pacific archipelagos. Financial editors report her fortune hovering near $9,500,000 United States dollars, though she treasures a different numeral, 290, which matches current Lotus Lantern scholars flourishing inside ethical studios, animation labs, and coral reef conservation teams. 1/5 of her income drifts into mango protection bonds, another 10th circles through no-interest loans for coastal loom guilds reviving rainbow ikat weave, and the balance powers a skylit studio in a restored Milanese tram depot where interns sketch under hanging pohos vines, while lo-fi sheng melodies drift from reclaimed speakers. Allow a friendly interlude. If Mei Ling's momentum already colors your day with extra light, sprinkle another tap on the like symbol so our celebration travels wider. Double check that you have pressed subscribe to keep a front row seat for every upcoming Curvy Chronicle, and tuck the shining description link into your pocket for attraction insights whenever curiosity stirs. Public intrigue sparked when lens hunters captured Mei Ling sharing osmanthus gelato with Afro-Swiss jazz violinist Noah Bemba on the Ponte Vecchio. Gossip blogs painted daydream romances, yet she posted a breezy reel of the duo debating whether Air Who Slides or Violin Glissando's best anchor low-fat tracks. Smiling caption, friendship rhythms outsinging whispered tales. Almost 400,000 new listeners arrived for each profile, and playful teasing quickly birthed a sneaker capsule that shifts dumb pastel shades in sync with heartbeat pulses, an invention she affectionately calls steps that breathe. Her weekly calendar pirouettes like ribbon dancers, yet ticks with watchmaker grace. Monday sunrise begins with jasmine breathing, then 2 hours of Pilates spiced by fan dance arm sweeps. Tuesday races through supplier calls, stretching from Hualien to Kyoto, then drifts into design brainstorms with her remote crew spanning Accra, Reykjavik, Seoul, and Valparaiso. Midweek night flights settle her into Manhattan conference rooms where she advises Prism Mirror, a hologram-fitting venture letting shoppers preview garments on avatars sculpted like themselves. Fridays welcome marathon fittings and choreography sessions for her viral series Cloth in Motion, which proves fabric aspirations awaken only when bodies celebrate movement. When weekends remain runway-free, she journeys back to Tainan for milkfish brunches and sunset paddleboard rides across Anping Lagoon. Her travel pouch always cradles Lotus Rose face mist, a gratitude journal sewn in azure thread, and her grandmother's bone-handled seam ripper, poised for swift miracles. Authenticity twinkles at her core, brighter than any spotlight. She hosts Honey Plum Mask Wednesdays beneath kitchen lamplight, freckles dancing, and invites viewers to christen next season's Palette Tales. When a glossy magazine pinched away her hip softness on a cover reveal, she released the unedited frames proudly labeled Truth Grows Whole, sparking a worldwide wave demanding honest visuals. Editors reverse course inside Four Dawns, and the industry still hails that pivot as the chin shift. Entrepreneurship keeps her lighthouse aglow. Mei Ling co-founded Loom Pacifica, a digital bridge linking microweavers from Okinawa to Samoa with couture houses craving regenerative fiber. 12 moons later, lead time dropped by 1/3, and artisan pay rose across 9 islands. Meanwhile, her label, Dawn Lagoon, murmurs new micro collections every equinox. Among them, high-rise linen trousers trimmed with reflective sea spray thread, reversible silk bomber jackets stenciled with swirling koi scales, and the beloved sunrise coral wrap dress that danced past 77,000 units in under 3 sunsets. Vogue Italia declared it ocean poetry stitched for living bodies. Philanthropy hums beneath each seam. Red carpet gowns shimmer with beadwork shaped by Lotus Lantern apprentices, and each garment hides a tiny abalone emblem that opens to reveal artisan wages, climate impact tallies, and a bilingual thank you clip. Last December, Mei Ling hosted a 10-hour dance marathon under the glass dome of Taipei Fine Arts Museum, raising $1 million United States dollars to launch solar-powered sewing hubs in mountain villages where typhoons once silenced looms. She closed the night leading an impromptu lion step swirl while wearing biodegradable glitter sneakers, footage still looping on evening newscasts from Nairobi to Nagoya. storm clouds visit even sunlit skies. During a candid podcast episode, she confessed her pulse racing before speaking at the World Ethical Fashion Summit in Vienna. Encouragement showered in voice messages across 30-plus languages. She wove them into a serene ambient track that now greets every visitor stepping into her Milan loft. She calls it Community Tide and swears it wraps warmer than any designer cape. Horizon rays gleam brighter than first light on Alishan peaks. A global streamer greenlit a documentary titled Curves Across the Current that will follow her Paris couture preparations alongside coral gardening dives near Green Island. An animation studio invited her to motion capture an ocean guardian who gathers strength with each confident spin, and Mei Ling laughs that her hips finally earned superhero credentials. A fragrance house confirmed a scent collaboration, weaving magnolia blossom, toasted rice, and moonlit sea breeze. Early testers whisper that it feels like sunrise bottled inside crystal. Beyond cameras, she remains comfortingly grounded. Mei Ling binge watches vintage Bollywood sagas while crocheting blankets for rescue turtles. Video calls her mother for sesame paste noodle tips and bribes her adopted stray cat Lantern with bonito flakes so he poses politely during fittings. Sunday sunsets find her plucking a gujing on the balcony, streaming mellow Hokkien folk ballads to followers tucked under quilts from Sydney to Stockholm. Ephemeries send duet harmonies, and each month she edits the sweetest clips into global mosaics, proving music crosses borders easier than any passport. In her 30th birthday, Hove is like a harvest moon above rice paddies, and her vision glows rich with possibilities. She imagines storefront windows lined with mannequins shaped like strolling commuters, halftime shows led by dancers of every dimension, and playground murals where children paint themselves in fearless coral and jade. She campaigns for city marathons to feature plus-pace waves, funds adaptive surfing camps for athletes using prostheses, and endows a yearly fellowship for island storytellers who champion body diversity. When asked about legacy, Mei Ling's eyes sparkle sea green as she insists that if even one child anywhere lifts their shoulders higher after witnessing her own space, then confidence has already carved her name across tomorrow. Her name, our tale floats toward farewell, yet one final invitation glistens. If Mei Ling Chen's surge of courage fill your day with the extra color, press subscribe so the next uplifting biography drifts to your screen like sunrise on calm water. Tap the like symbol once more to send this celebration ever wider, and claim the gleaming description link brimming with proven attraction guidance ready to illuminate your own radiant path. Until our stories weave again, keep dancing, keep trusting your reflection, and remember, confidence never counts measurements. It is simply the joyful melody your spirit chooses to play. Stay brilliant, remain unstoppable, and let your inner rhythm skyrocket across every horizon.